What are the benefits if you manage to create a digital classroom practice? In an ideal world, your students work by themselves or collaborate with each other by use of digital technologies. The teacher has a different role performance. Instead of lecturing in front of class, you supervise, or perhaps you do some coaching. You can have more time with your students and give them individual feedback. However, creating this learning situation depends on that students are self-directed in the learning process. Teachers I have talked with argue that one can achieve it. Based on their experiences, they contend that it can take 2 or 3 years to accomplish it. So, teachers who turn from the textbook to a digital classroom practice must lay down considerable work to change practice. This means that self-organization is not a skill set that comes by itself, but must be established and become a routine. But what do we mean with it, self-organization? In what way did I observe patterns of self-organization in Inger's classes? This suggested to be on display in 2 ways. First, at the start of the school year, Inger often started her classes with standing in front of the students. Here, she lectured and gave assignments. Also, she worked with motivating her students to trust and accept the use of digital technologies in the learning activities she designed. Second, after Christmas holidays, we see a different pattern in the classroom. Inger focused on talking with each student. They met in group rooms or any other places at school. There, she was determined to establish in what way she can help each student and find out their learning goals. Also, there was less lecturing, and the students worked by themselves or collaborated with other students. Increasingly, I observed that Inger could focus on motivating her students to learn how to learn. In sum, we observe a change in Inger's role performance, from lecturing to advising. To what extent this was possible due to use of digital technologies is difficult to establish for certain. Other factors can play along. There is a complex situation to consider. But the point is to show that by combining self-organization, engagement, and collaboration, one can potentially achieve a benefit with use of digital technologies in the classroom.